Hi guys and welcome to today's show. This is Cook and Dine. I'm your host Neema Mungaro, stroke chef of the day. Hi guys, karibuni sana. So last week we did something different, something new to me, and nilikosolewa. I was corrected. I was told that not maziwa, coconut milk, maziwa nazi, coconut milk is meant to be added when you're frying the tomatoes. So guys do it that way. What I did was I added my coconut milk on top when I'm already done. Like I put the fish, I put everything. That's the last thing that I added, which was my coconut milk. So it's really impressive how I was corrected, but I truly appreciate. Next time I'll try that, especially with coconut cream. Yes, cream instead of milk. But yeah, that was last week's show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Today is a new day, a new episode, and fresh things always happen here in our show. So make sure you follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lolwe Tv Kenya. Subscribe. The notification button. Nimeongea sana. Notification button, and then you'll get when we upload something new, you can definitely get it. Follow us also on our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, kila pahali pale Lolwe TV Kenya, Lolwe TV actually, and you'll get to know all our new things that we post up there. So straight onto the show. Today's recipe is very magical, one of my favorite recipes, I would say. And yes, mi upenda kuku, mi upenda nyama. So today we are making chicken. Yes, so just normal chicken curry with plain rice. We are not doing anything, of course. So mafuta nini, everything is going to be there, of course. Straight to our ingredients. So tuko na potatoes, tuko na onions, a lot of onions. We have tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. We have our Dania. We have our tomato paste for the thickness, and of course our chicken, salt, na pale. I won't tell you what I've added here, but just let me give you a hint. Curry powder with other ingredients. So I can't give you everything. So straight on. So we turn on our heat. I will do the same for our rice. So nitaweka mafuta hapa. Today I'm going to use a little bit more oil, and that is for our rice. So normally when I'm making my rice, mi weka mafuta ndani, shumbi, salt, and of course when that heats up, I'm going to turn it just a bit. Yeah, as you can see, the oil is really little. We don't want it to be too oily, mafuta mingi inafanyanga mtu unasikia some type of way. So yeah, so our oil is there. Let me just add our rice. This is 1 kg, so you can serve approximately 6 guys. So yay. Someone will wonder why we didn't wash our rice. The reason is I normally don't wash my rice. I don't think there's actually a big reason about it. I just believe it's processed, so it's clean. So yeah, processed, it's clean. Processed is clean. Okay, so straight onto our mafuta. Something has just dropped in here, so let me just remove it. Someone was asking me also, Mona, Sioni, wale chefs, they're on a short break, but definitely, here at Cook and Dine, we have surprises for you every time. So who knows, you might be the next chef. Maybe you can send in a message and tell us like, yo, I want to be part of your show, and definitely you will be part of the show. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep commenting, because we see everything that you guys say. As I said last week also, I love onions. So the more, the better. I mean, nice. Wow. So we just want them to, like, you know, simmer just a bit. We sauteed them just a bit, you know, just to have for them to lazy up. And because I feel like the oil is a bit kidogo sana, let me add just a little. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. That's fine kabisa. Just turn it kidogo. And this is the time I'm gonna turn so that the salt mixes up nicely. Mixes up nicely, you know, and it goes everywhere. Kabisa. Oh, that's looking so nice. And currently right now it's onions zimeanza kupotea. So I can give you like a trick. If you want to like preserve your onions for a longer period, just put them under the sun so that when they continue drying, you know, they won't have that small stem inside or become a bit mushy and worked up, you know. It keeps on, the longer it stays actually under the sun, the better for you, because it keeps on drying and it's a way of preserving your onions. Wow. So I'm gonna just put a little salt. Usually helps in softening the whatever is on the pot. Also, it also helps softening tomatoes, fresh tomatoes and whatnot. As my onions are soft, oh, there's still some in here, no waste. As that keeps on frying up, normally I put my curry because I want to get rid of all that feeling of spices, you know what I mean. You put spices and hazijaiva vizuri, usually have that taste of kuna hiyo curry powder imepita kiasi. So I usually put whatever spice I'm having, I put it early, and it just fries up together with the onions. So if I want them to be golden brown, it just fries up all together, and you know, my spices zinaiva vizuri, pole pole pia. You're not rushing the process. My goodness. So I'm gonna leave that for a second. I'm gonna put this down here. So today we decided as a team at Lolwe TV to do something mtu wa home anaweza pika. Last time guys were like, unajua sisi watu wa Nyanza we rarely use coconut. Na nikasema nimeelewa. Sisi wa ile side nyingine tunatumia a lot of coconut. So leo, for those guys who were not so impressed with our week's recipe, I got you. Niko na engoho for the Western guys, and of course deep into Nyanza. I know you guys would dig this vibe of just having chicken, you know, classy, tasty, simple recipe just for you and your farm. And I will urge all my Muslim brothers and sisters to try this just before iftar. I feel like this is like the perfect time, the last hour, you know. So I'll advise my Muslim brothers and sisters who are fasting right now, happy Ramadan. Yes, happy Ramadan. To try this. It's literally 20 minutes, you're done. Ukiwa na moto fiti na you've prepared all the ingredients. 15 minutes, you're good to go. Mind you, this is not kienyeji nyama, kuku, ni ile broiler. So inaiva haraka. And then you don't need a lot of money for this recipe, you know. what is going to cost you is the chicken only. Wow. I can also smell the rice. It's smelling so delicious. So my onions have sauteed nicely. Zimelegea, zimekuwa lazy. I'm going to put my tomato paste because we also want it to cook really, really well. You know? So kwa tomato paste pale. And of course, just beat around that nicely, you know, for it to mix up vizuri, vizuri kabisa. Wow. So how different you make your chicken stew, your chicken curry, your simple chicken curry, you know, little spices, tomato, fresh tomatoes, a bit of paste. How do you make yours? Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. Pale Lolwe TV Kenya on our YouTube channel, Facebook at Lolwe TV, sorry, Twitter at Lolwe TV, Instagram at Lolwe TV everywhere apart from now to, YouTube where you put Kenya right at the end. So you can get to go to the right channel and you can get to learn and also enjoy our daily amazing drama series, sermons. My goodness, cook and dine, guys. You don't want to miss out. You do not want to miss out. Of course, I want to, I know it's shout out time. So I want to shout out to my ever patient, ever ready colleague who's also our director of photography, Josephat pale kwa kamera na kuona. Of course our IT guy pale anaitwa Mark mwenyewe, and of course my handy girl she's always the one who's helping, you know, kunipeleka shopping. Alice, thank you so much, girl. And also personal message to my people, of course, my mom. I love you, mom, pale Mombasa. Manti zangu wote kule Mombasa. I know you guys are watching. Thank you so much, mbarikiwe. And yes, my tomatoes are getting ready. Enough with the shout outs. Nice, guys. Haya. Wow. Naona hiyo tomato imeshikana vizuri. We'll add now our fresh tomatoes. The reason why I'm using fresh tomatoes is because I want the natural feel in the recipe. You know the way like when you put tomato paste all through, you get the normal paste, but this one gives it a natural feel, you know, an organic twist on it. Even for those guys who actually do not prefer to use tomato paste or tomato juice or tomato anything canned or anything processed. Of course, you can definitely skip that part for tomato paste and you use your fresh tomatoes. My goodness, guys, this place is smelling so nice. Yeah. So I'm just going to turn that just a little, and then we can let it simmer for a second. So this will go for around, roughly, we'll give it like 5 minutes, you know, for it to cook up nicely. I will not add a little bit of water right now, as much as I want to. What I need is, I want to put a little bit of salt now. You remember we added some salt, so you be careful on this step. Of course, it's not a must to put salt at that beginning part. I just did that to soften to make sure that our onions zinaiva haraka. So we'll give this roughly 5 minutes, of course, guys, and I have to go on a very short break also to wash my hands. It's COVID time, so I need to be clean and also to clear out some of my things that I've used previously. So please do not move. Make sure you follow us on our YouTube channel, Lolwe TV Kenya. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course you get to hear and see other episodes of Cook and Dine, of course, this first part will definitely be there. So do not forget to subscribe. See you soon. Hi guys, karibuni sana. This is Cook and Dine. I'm your host Namungaro. Now, if you missed the first bit, I'm so sorry. Today I'm just joking. Go on our YouTube channel, pale Lolwe Tv Kenya, and you can get to see the first bit of the episode. And unaona tomato zetu zimeiva. We gave them very few minutes, to soften up. So ukiona zimeanza kwa hivi, and my paste is sticking, so nitaeka our potatoes, waru. It's optional. It's optional to put the warus. Ni upenda potatoes sana. So I'll just put our potatoes there. Dry my hands just a little bit, and of course we turn them just kiasi. And you can see our rice inaendelea vizuri sana. Wow. Kuna wale wanaweza kula hivi, lakini sisi decide to mix hii na kuku wetu. So it's not a must for you ukue na nyama. Unaweza tu pika hivi, ukate hizi your potatoes ndogo ndogo, size tu nzuri. Na imagine you're good to go. You're literally good to go. Wow. So now at this point nitaweka maji kidogo. Hapa ndo tunataka kutengeneza supu. Supu yetu. So just put a little water. Na sita koroga. Just add. Perfect. Kwa sababu najua huyu kuku ako soft zaidi ya hizi potatoes. Tutaacha ikianza kuboil tu kidogo, of course. That's roughly 2 minutes. And then we put our chicken, and of course the recipe continue mixing up itself, of course. Yay. So I'll just clean up my area. Make sure you clean up, guys. COVID is real. When you're going outside, make sure you wear your mask, sanitize, carry a sanitizer. You can just even make your own sanitizer. Sikuzi naona, you just go there on YouTube na utapata vile watu wanatengeneza sanitizer. You make for yourself instead of buying all the time. It can be costly. Make and sanitize your hands. Keep COVID away and keep distance. Kama leo niko peke yangu, lakini chakula nitaikula na wenzangu, of course. So as we wait for it to boil, you see it has already started, which is really nice. Maji imeteremka chini, so I will just lower the fire just a little. We check nicely to make sure we are not, yes. Another query came. Guys always believe that when you don't wash your rice, they believe rice is dirty, and also even if it's packaged, bado tu ni chafu. It's optional. You can decide not to wash. Like I don't wash my rice. Sometimes I do. When you want your rice to also kuive haraka, unaweza weka kwa maji, unaisoak, then you do, just one wash, you do a rings, you continue cooking. The downside of not washing, yes, which is true, is that kama hujaosha kuna kwanga na ile starch, ile unaona ukiguza rice unapata uko mkono wako imekuwa white. That thing is called starch. So when it's in water, when it continues boiling, itakuwa sticky. Other times higher chances of it burning, ichomeke tu chini anze kustick haraka. So washing is actually a good thing. But if you're not cultured in washing your rice, it's fine. Also, if you feel like you want to be washing your rice all the time, but you don't want to have ikuwe na maji ukitoa, you wash it, you put it kwa katini yenye kuna mashimo, so maji ina drain, na ukifika time ya kupika, unapika tu na maisha inaendelea. Ama ni aje? Yes. Awesome. I'm really happy today because this recipe is One of the few recipes I learned when I just moved out, you know, living by myself, being a bachelorette. Hii ilikuwa ni recipe ile you don't feel like, you know, being all extra. Unaweka kila kitu pamoja, potatoes ndani, umenunua tomato sauce, ikiva tunapelekana hivyo. So it's one of my best. And of course today I've done a twist with it, you know. Have to put our, you know, chicken, and I'm sure you guys have done this recipe so many times, but yo, we're here to learn from one another. So you can definitely tell me how you make your recipe. How do you make your rice? I usually start by putting the oil, then salt together. Ikianza nikiona mafuta imeshika moto vizuri, I put my rice, put the water, when it starts boiling, the first boil, turn it for it to mix up together with the mafuta. How do you make yours? Do you make the direct one? Do you make fancy like mine? Fancy? You know, tell me. End up on the Facebook page and definitely tell us. We want to know. Start with your name and of course use the hashtag cook and dine. And yo, it's Ramadan. We're here to learn from you guys also. What recipes do you guys use? What are the common recipes that our Muslim brothers and sisters do? I want to also learn. Come to the show and we'll do the show together. We learn how to make mkate wa sinia. I know the names. I know the names properly. Like, yo, I'm fluent. I know the names. But when it comes to the recipes, I make different. You make differently. Let's exchange notes, of course. Nyama nani yetu stew imeanza kuboil vizuri. I will do the chicken. I did not do anything with it. It's just plain kuku. And yeah. So hapa ita boil all together. Kuna mtu alikuwa ananiambia Nema, nataka kukata kuku. One day we'll do that. We'll do that during the show. So you can definitely learn. So I need to twist this, not twist, twist. I need to mix this up nicely. Wow. Wow. Remember guys, I added the water at the beginning. This is how I make this recipe. There are other ways. You can decide to deep fry the meat, you know. Deep fry it a bit, you know, make it a bit soft. Alafu, not even soft, just cut it up. Na kamafuta kidogo. Wow. It's smelling so nice. So I'm going to cover it. We'll cover it for a few minutes, roughly 3 to 5 minutes. Of course, we'll keep on turning it as we wait for the chicken to kuiva vizuri na soften vizuri na we get to eat. Yay! So as I said, roughly. Ooh, that was a save. Nitaiturn kidogo. Let me put our dania. Then I turn it just a little bit. Oh, this is going to be amazing, you guys. Man, lazima mjaribu hii recipe. Can someone tell me what kisundu is? Kisundu ni nini? Comment pale Facebook at Lolwe TV na utuambie kisundu ni nini. Wow. This food is ready, my people. This food is ready. It's ready. Nataka iboil tu kidogo. As it keeps on boiling, of course, we'll start serving our rice. This is for our garnishing. So let me do our rice. Wipe this just a little bit. Look at that. Metoka moja moja vizuri. turn this off. It's perfectly ready. And let me look for a drumstick. Pale. Have some on potatoes. And of course, some dhupu. Who wouldn't love this, guys? Who wouldn't? And of course, our garnishing. So we don't want to be too extra, but we just have to, you know, make it look better, kabisa, you know, the hotel style. There you go. You have your chicken curry with rice. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Guys, make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. Make sure you get to learn all these recipes. I had saved a bit of this sauce, so I'm just gonna add it there. I almost forgot. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell me how you do the same recipe, how different you do it. And let's keep talking. Let's keep on talking throughout the week up to the point that we go to our next episode. This is next Saturday at 6. Right here on Lolwe TV. I'm your host, Neema Mungaro. So, guys, as I've always sung the same song and I will continue singing the song, it is my honor, it has always been my honor to show you guys a few recipes and also to host here at Lolwe TV. So make sure you keep the talk, keep walk, keep the talk. So it is time. I was getting shy of tasting, but today I have to. So I know it has to be different, and I will do the tasting, and believe me, I hope my expression, my goodness, what, hey, what, look at this. I can't believe I was the one who made this. It's so magical, it's so tasty. The flavors, the natural feel, the tomatoes, everything is just perfect, guys. Everything is perfect. So make sure you follow us on YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can get to enjoy our recipes, of course, and our other programs. Pale into our channel. The food is so nice. My mouth is so watery. So make sure you do all those things. And next week we'll be here. Next week we'll be with a new series, new episode, new recipe, and of course I will still be your host, Neema Mungaro. Until next time, it has been real. This is Cook and Dine. Ciao.